Hey there guys, I am Bo Lorentzen, and today I'm going to walk you through my new headset. I'm not going to teach you how to use it, tell you all the technology behind it. I'm more going to just look at what it looks and feels like and a few of my feelings about it. If you have not paid attention this week, this box is of course synonymous with an Apple Vision Pro, and up until now I have been using a Meta Quest, which is this shape here. But moving briefly along, this here of course has this side, it's an open design. It sits on your forehead and it has a big scoop on the back side right there. And let's put this down. This is the box. I'm gonna relieve you from having to look at the unbox. Instead, this is what's inside the box. It comes on this little pedestal that if I had a very big glass cabinet, I could probably use it as a display stand. The headset itself, I'm gonna hold it right about here. See, it's knit here, and I'm shooting this in VR 3D, so of course put your VR headset on so that you can see this in 3D. And back here we have a knitted headset. Somebody else was mentioning, do not handle the headset by the shade because you are gonna drop it. It comes off very, very easily. The shade in here consists of a shaped form. It's a fabric surface, and it has this really neat, I like this little fabric thing for the nose. So it kind of very softly, you don't feel it's touching your nose, but it does block that light out. And then it has a fit shape that's kind of comes out here. It's like a magnetic fit shape. Everything here fits together magnetically. So I'm going to put this back on here, and it just snapped in place. And in here is the headset, or the inside of the headset. I don't want to put it too close because I know it gets uncomfortable. I have glasses, as you know, so I ordered my exact prescription. Comes from Zeiss, and they look like this. I do feel somebody is going to 3D print that ring, and we can put a couple of magnets on it, and it will snap right in place. I think that will be very easy to do. It would be very easy to repurpose older glasses. Anyway, they can snap right in, and they only fit on one side, so you don't accidentally put it on the wrong side. You don't have to look very close about that. On the back here, there's two straps. I ended up using this one, and I find it very comfortable, but maybe it is just the size of my head. It's kind of bulky, kind of extra thick skull probably. These comes off. There's a little orange tab down here. You pull on it, and these things just pulls right off. Same thing up here. And this is the strap. Up here it has the tightener. I'm going to back that off a little bit, I'm sorry. It has a tightener up here that you can twist, and that will adjust the tightness of a fit. It is shockingly soft. It is very comfortable on your head. You don't really feel it's there. But the downside is it's a very heavy headset. Well, it's not as heavy as my Vision Pro, but it is. The Vision Pro has the weight in the back right here. You see that? And the advantage of that is the Vision Pro's balance point is right about here. Sorry, you can't see from my hand. Vision Pro's balance point is right about here, so it balances like that. You see that? This one, on the other hand, does not balance. All the weight is on the front. It does kind of rest a bit on my cheekbones, but I would probably enjoy having a headset that went over my head and carried the battery pack, because as you surely have read by now, it comes with an enormous external battery pack. And I would probably prefer hanging that on the back side of my head just to get it back there. So having said that, it also comes with this sock, which is a really pretty knit. I think one of the things that's really unique about this is how the details are so developed, whereas the Quest Pro and my Quest 3 feels much more like a plastic product. It's like much more. This here has a much more organic feel to it. So that is the cover right here. It fits right on, and I feel it do a good job of protecting the lens. It's an enormous lens. As you can see down here, there's a couple of cameras. Here's the two down cameras that probably sees your face and your hands when you're selecting. And up here is the crown that you can press or dial. Over here, if you tap down once, you take a still picture, and if you tap and hold, you're shooting video. And try to turn that so you see it from your side. Out here on the side, we have the stereo speakers. Sound is surprisingly good. I was watching Dune in 3D last night, and one cool thing, all the movies you have bought that is available as 3D are already available in your Apple TV account as 3D once you start using this. So, alright, let's take this. So this goes on here. This comes back up here. It just clicked itself in place by the magnet. And this here, let me see, I like to have it right hand drive for so the tightening device goes on the right hand there. And the last thing you do is you take this from the battery. The battery has this permanently, I have no idea why, attached cable. To be perfectly honest, I think this would have been fine if it had a USB-C cable. And the battery is USB-C charging. So let's put that back down there. It comes in like facing up, goes in right here, push it and twist it, and it just clicked just like that. So now it's in place, and there's no on or off button on this. So since I already have my diopters on, take my glasses off. And see, see, this is what I said before, you cannot handle it by this, and I just did that. It comes right off. That is definitely, handle it probably by the arms out here. That's what I've been doing yesterday. That's all the experience I have, like most of you guys. So, I just kind of dig my... So, I'm kind of just going to stick my head in here, like that, and I pull the strap down on the back side. And the screen comes on really slowly from dark, and then it turns on, and it coming up and asking me to enter my code. So why is it not clicking? Anyway, this is what it looks like, and it is front heavy, and you can obviously see why, because all this weight is sitting up here and the strap is here. I would like having the battery hanging up here, so maybe somebody can make something. And I think I would enjoy having something going over the top of my head to lift this a little bit, because just giving it a little lift with my finger, and it feels so much more comfortable on my forehead. But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. As you know, I normally do 3D video about sailing, so if you're into sailing or technology, click subscribe and like and comment in the comments below. I will try to come in and do some replying. Thank you so much for watching, and well, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and I'm gonna go play with my new headset, because this is coolness, a lot of coolness.